The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has traced about 1.4 billion naira allegedly belonging to the Akwa Ibom state government to 11 suspected slush accounts. Well, the cash was remitted into the accounts of two tranches of 1.1 billion naira and 300 million naira, and some of the accounts belong to 8 top lawyers in the country. Well, the executive chairman, Center for Anti-Corruption and Open Leadership, Debo Adeniran, is with us in the studio to discuss this crucial matter. Good to have you here on the News Hour.
Thank you.
Right, some hours ago now, the Akwa Ibom state government has reacted to this claim, dismissing it as a ploy by the EFCC to justify its unlawful freezing of the state government accounts. What are your thoughts between this on this whole issue?
Well, as far as I know, the EFCC has denied freezing the account of that state.
Right.
But there are some individuals who might not be allowed to operate their account because they cannot account for the huge sums of money that are found in that account. And it may interest you to know that one of the veritable means of laundering money is through conscienceless, professionals. There are so many professional firms that the only thing they do is to claim that they have rendered services they never rendered. The accountants do it, lawyers do it, auditors do it, and several other professionals like that. And what the EFCC has discovered, elicit the suspicion that some slush money could have gone through the accounts. And if you look at the history of money laundering, most of them were taken out through phony projects like the cases they claim were in court. One of the cases, for example, is so graphic that an account that is presumed to have been opened on March 16, 2016, had a huge deposit on March 14, the same 2016, meaning that some money had been deposited even before the account was. It's just like a pentascope, which a company that was supposed to have been registered on a Sunday when the registrars didn't operate. So when these people, there are usually traces with which you can nail these elements that makes our lives impossible.
I'm going to cut you now, and
okay.
I'm not even sure which angle to take it from, but you seem to be a bit lenient to the fact that it is okay for EFCC to close the account, to freeze the account of a state government.
I have said that.
In terms of the public interest, this is the functional account of the state. Is it okay by you?
No, it is not okay by me. No agency should be allowed to freeze the entire state's account because government had to run. But in this case, it has been proved, it has been denied. The EFCC has denied it that it is not state accounts that were frozen. It is the individual accounts into which suspicious lodgements had been made from the government coffers. You can just bear with me that, look, if from government that is expected to be dealing with the public, deposit so much money into individual firms' accounts, and the EFCC has the powers to question such things. If every professional is supposed to register under SCUMOL, SCUMOL is Special Control Unit Against Money Laundering, and if you register with SCUMOL as an individual, if you want to transact any business that is in excess of 5 million naira, you have to report to the SCUMOL. If it is up to 10 million naira by corporate organization, you have to report to SCUMOL. Now, all of these procedures were not taken by these professionals that were dealing with these huge sums of money. So it is not the state government account. Nobody should freeze the state government's entire account. But if any huge sum of money emanates from state government account into individual account, the destination account is the ones to be frozen.
So where do you see this heading to between all these allegations and counter-allegations?
They should not politicize it. They should not politicize criminality. It doesn't matter what party or what side of the divide you belong. As long as a crime has been committed, every hands must be on deck to nail those people that, allow the crime to be committed and those that are directly involved in the commission of such crimes. And they should be allowed to be brought to justice. That is when principles of accountability, probity is allowed to hold sway. Right. And that is what we campaign for. All right, Debo Adiniro, thank you very much for your time on TVC News Hour. We appreciate it. It's my pleasure. Thank you. Anytime.